Day.
Okay.
Day, Friends Help. Then we'll go over to God is Wisdom. Okay, we're up. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. God. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Everything I need to know about what lies before me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me.
love you no more either now.
Greater, may my love be greater, greater, may your love be greater, may my love be greater than my fear. May I know be greater than my fear. May my love be greater than my fear. And may I know I am welcome here. Greater, may our love be greater, may our love be greater, may our love be greater than our fear. May our love be greater than our fear. May our love be greater than our fear. And may we know we are welcome here. Greater, may our love be greater, may our love be greater, may our love be greater than our fear. May our love be greater than our fear. May our love be greater than our fear. And may we know all are welcome here.
Awesome. Okay, let me get it together. Good morning. Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Am I on in the house?
Yes.
Okay, good morning.
Morning.
Okay. If you're able and willing, get up, stand on your feet, join with us in singing our opening song for this month, which is Spirit is in this place. 1, 2, 3.
We have come together as family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide
Spirit is in this place. And we are Center for Spiritual Asheville. Try that again. Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville Strong. Whew. I have. So welcome to another incredible Sunday celebration. To all of you in the room and all of you watching online, thank you for joining us and being part of this amazing community. So people in the room, take out your phones. I'm looking at you, Dee. Take out your phones. Take a picture. And while you have them out, take a moment to silence them so we're not interrupted with the rest of this fabulous celebration. We've got all kinds of great things happening here at this center. So there's the next 2 weeks is posted out there in the foyer. Take a picture, and that way you always know what's happening here. Also, there's all kinds of flyers and stuff out there. So, and we're going to start sharing some of this stuff. So, Reverend Dr. Kate.
Oh, so, hello.
Hello.
So, the Summer Prosperity class, Mondays, you can read all that. I'm so excited about this class. It's going to be great. We're kind of going like, old school, raise the roof type of prosperity class, and I hope I see you all there, because the more who come, the more prosperity we have, health, wealth, love in our life with our relationships, and incredible self-expression, the 4 pillars of what we need. And so just come. 4 weeks, 1 lesson of Reverend Gaines a week, and law, 1 spiritual law lesson. Anyway, I hope I see you there. It'll be really good.
It's going to be incredible, y'all.
Yeah. What is it you said? Oh, get your prosperity on.
So this week, Wednesday at 6:30 in the Looking Glass Hall upstairs, which used to be called the Kids Club, Serenity Sound Bath. You don't want to miss it. Reverend Suzi.
Okay, real quick. Every Friday night, something great is happening here at the Friday Night Spirit Express. This Friday night, please be here for Mantra Mandala. They'll be doing a kirtan right here in the sanctuary. If you're not familiar with what a kirtan is, then come, period. All right? If you are familiar with it, then come, period. If you're not quite sure, then come, period. All right? It's sacred chanting, and it is dancing, and it is filling you up with spirit to overflowing. So please come for this. It's going to be fantastic. All right? And then the following Friday night, I will be facilitating spiritual games. And these are not to be played with. Boom, boom. Spiritual games they're non-threatening, they're fun, and powerfully insightful. One of them is called Abounding River, which is an abundance game. Another one's called Satori, which is a forgiveness game. And the other one is called Shift, which is about change your thinking, change your life. So please come. I can allot 12 people per game, okay? So that's 36 people. So I'll see 36 of you that Friday evening, correct? That's what I thought. Okay, terrific. Moving on. I think I'm still here. Yes. Next week, the 13th of July, there will be a brief annual town hall meeting right here in the sanctuary.
Did you say brief?
Brief. I said brief. Of course, I'll be the one defining brief. But my promise to you is that it will be brief but informative and important. So it will be here with it's just, not just me, the board will be involved in this as well. And it's our opportunity to update you on very important things mid-year. And so it'll be immediately following the celebration service, and then whoosh, we go and have a fabulous cookout barbecue with all kinds of yummy food. And that food includes, we're taking care of all the proteins, including the proteins for those of you who don't eat meat. We'll be handling that. The rest of you all, please bring the side dishes that go with the barbecue and the desserts and all of that kind of stuff, all right? And we're gonna have a fabulous time, all right?
Woohoo!
Deal? Deal. Boom. And I will be teaching advanced consciousness studies, formerly known as Prac 1, yes. Yes, formerly known as Prac 1. So, and actually, Mitch Earl, who's a practitioner, he's standing right over there, will be my teaching assistant in that course. Yes. For any of you who were here for his workshop and discussion this past Wednesday evening, you know that that's a powerful force that's going to be in that class with me. You do not have to be going for becoming a licensed practitioner in order to take this course, but there are some prerequisites which you can contact April about to find out more about. I'm hoping that a whole bunch of you will join in this. It is a way to deepen your spirit and deepen your spiritual and personal growth. It's a way for you to invest in your highest self, period. It's about you. And when you invest in your highest self, you're investing in this spiritual center and lifting us. So thank you. Boom, next.
That's mine.
That's not me. Goodbye. I'm done.
So again, Mitch Earl, wave. He's kicking us off for Healthy Dining this Tuesday, the 22nd at 6 p.m., and we're going to Strada Italiano. It's going to be incredible. Come and join us for this amazing event. Sign up in the social hall so we know how many chairs, tables, to make a reservation. Next.
Hey, is Mitch paying for it?
No, Mitch is not paying for it. Judith is our board member of the day today. Thank you, Judith. Reverend Tim Wagner is our practitioner of the day, and he will be offering us sharing with us a spiritual mind treatment shortly. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Amika Venturi for holding the spiritual energy for this fabulous and peaceful Sunday celebration. This is what we call High Watch. I'd like to invite Lori Ricciardoni to come say a few words, please.
Good morning. I was asked to say a few words about why I come here and why it's important for me to be here. And for me, it started years ago when I connected to the teachings of Ernest Holmes, our founder. And his core belief essentially is that our thoughts create our experiences. And that really resonated with me powerfully, not only as a truth, but also that it was transforming. And by coming here every Sunday to this sanctuary, it reflects that truth to me. I always walk away with something meaningful, whether it's a few words from a guest speaker or our minister, or socializing in the social hall after service, breaking bread, just the camaraderie of it all. And this center and the people in it have become my spiritual family, and I am really grateful for that. Also, I volunteer my time and talents, mostly in the kitchen. That's kind of my happy place. And I do it not only to give back to my community, but also I look at it as an invitation to connect nourishing food for the body with nourishing thoughts for the mind, because it's all connected. I think if we're going to really thrive and have clarity and purpose, we need all of that. So being part of this community has me remember that spiritual growth is not a solo journey, that we grow together and we're better together. Thank you.
So I'd like to thank all the hearts and hands that make this day and this place so very special. I would like to give a particular shout out to Jeff for all of the wonderful gardening that he does. He's come in like 3 times this week just to pull weeds and help our little flowers grow out there. So thank you, thank you. Please offer my thank you to Jeff. And as the candle is already lit, please join me in going within. Let the chakra bowls align us and the tinctures call us to attention.
So as I take this breath in this present, precious moment, right here and right now. And I know that everything is here present. That one God which is peace, power, beauty, joy, love, light, and wisdom is present in its entirety right here and right now. And in that oneness, I know that there is that one God, that one Spirit, and absolutely nothing else. And it is within this special time, this special moment, that I know that this one power, this one Spirit expresses as each and every one of us in its own unique and special way. That way is love. It starts as a seed. It starts by joining that power of the universe from which everything comes forth. So I know that this power is expressed as me, in me, through me, and I know it is expressed in each one present here right now. It is in everything we do, everything we feel, everywhere, every how, and every when. It is absolutely perfect. It is perfect in our relationships as we open up to receive the love that each has to offer, the twinkle in the eye, the warmth of the hug, the presence that is eternal. No matter where we are in this physical universe, that love is here expressing as us. I know those relationships unfold in this amazing experience we call life, the abundance that is unreal, unbelievable. It is hard to describe it. Words just don't speak the abundance that is available to each and every one of us as we open our heart, open our mind, and open our life. And through this, I know that everything comes to us as we need it, when we need it, in amount that we need it. It is perfect. It is perfect unfolding right here and right now. I'm grateful for this time because I experienced this life, and I know this life is experienced by each one here in its own special, unique, one way. And that one way is one because we are all one. So knowing that this is the truth, I just let it go because there is only that truth. I let it be and let it go. Oh, and so it is.
I have a vision for this place the founder saw, a nation born to lift the lamp at the golden door. I hold a vision
thank you for that. You know, I've noticed that some folks are experiencing and expressing a fear that maybe that vision has faded some. Thank you for the reminder. Let's start with our tradition, which is to recite together our community core value affirmation. It's a big one, but it's a powerful and important one. So together, we deepen our spiritual growth and reveal our wholeness and oneness through the spiritual practices of visioning, catching God's vision, meditation, affirmative prayer, spiritual study, giving of time, talent, and treasure, sacred service, and more. I say and more because anything we do with the right consciousness is a spiritual practice. Wax on, wax off. I wish I could get that one down, clean my house. So, again, with the idea in mind that, you know, some people are feeling fearful, I think that in this Independence Day month, this month of freedom, that it's fitting that we embrace greater freedom than maybe we're allowing ourselves, and that we declare freedom from fear, from F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. And instead, that we embrace faith and the journey into the life you love to live. What if you spent more time there than in fear? I think it's a good idea. It feels a whole lot better, I can tell you that. Our founder, Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, wrote, "Any fear of what tomorrow may bring rests largely on what we fear today. Since our thought is creative, since it is the mold of our experience, how could tomorrow hold anything that would be fearful to us? The only possible way for the future to become a thing to be feared is if we are creating the condition in our own thinking today. The unexpected never happens, for it is in some way or other we can find the basis for it in the pattern of our thinking. We discovered that the fearful experiences which we may be encountering could only have been born out of the turmoil and chaos of our own negativity of thought. The way to get rid of fear is through the cultivation of faith, a faith founded on the thought that God is all there is. Period. You either believe that or you don't. And I have a whole bunch of people who help pray for you if you don't. Trust me, you want to move into faith. And, you know, perhaps, you know, when I first got here, or shortly after I got here, I did a workshop called Moving from Fear to Faith. I'm kind of thinking maybe it'd be a good time to do that workshop again. What do you think? What do you think? Should we do? Yeah. Okay, so maybe at some point I'll have to look at the calendar with April and see when we can do that, maybe in the next month or so. It's a good workshop. It's a good reminder of how we make that move from fear to faith. So we'll do that after a service on a Sunday. You know, there are appropriate situations in which fear serves a positive and useful purpose. Things like avoiding, you know, dangerous situations with lions and tigers and bears and muggers or whatever. You know, probably a good sense of fear is helpful because it kind of gets your attention and wakes you up and says, whoa, look lively. Now, humans long ago developed these early warning systems to alert us to the dangers that might be around us. And so our reptilian brain catapults us into action, and we choose to be either be in flight or to fight or to freeze. And frankly, without a healthy sense of fear and a rapid response, our species would have died out years ago. Eons ago. We wouldn't be here now. So a little bit of healthy fear is a good thing. But the early warning system can create false alarms from false fears. And those fears of our own making are simply paper tigers. It's stuff we make up and then we allow to scare us. And they stop us from going beyond our own fear-based limitations. Now, most of those false fears originated very, very early in life. And unfortunately, we haven't downloaded any updates since, in many cases. And so we're looking at our current life situation through the lens of the past, which impacts our ability to be in the now moment of creation and create something new, to have a new thought about an old idea and shift our thinking and change our lives. Now, we may fear what we don't understand instead of embracing the mystery with curiosity. Or we may fear people who are different from us instead of learning from them what they're about. We may fear others' experience of challenges and hard times for fear that there, but by the grace of God, go I. Or we may fear our own shortcomings being exposed and the whole world seeing us warts and all. Trust me, they do. And they love you anyway. I have to say, one of my fears is fear of ridicule. I do not like being ridiculed. Who here does like being ridiculed? Because if you do, we need to start a therapy group. When I was a kid, like most kids, I loved art. So I drew and painted, and I had all kinds of art projects all the time, and I thought I was pretty good, actually. I once drew with chalk on my chalkboard a picture of Michelangelo's David, and it was pretty daggone good enough that I didn't erase it for like years. In fact, it's probably still on that chalkboard somewhere. Some kid's going, what's this? But when I think I was it was either the second or the third grade, maybe third, because I seem to have blocked this teacher out of my memory, but she said that I was a terrible artist, that I was no good at art. And what I did was I got fearful of being ridiculed anymore, so I just stopped doing art entirely. Stopped entirely. Now, fast forward many years, I'm in ministerial school and I'm in a ministerial class, and the instructor decided to do an activity that involved drawing. And I literally had a panic attack. Luckily, I was in the midst of some very supportive spiritual people who helped me navigate through that. And I still was fearful of doing art until this past year, right here in this very place on one of our Friday night Spirit Expresses where we did collaborative art, and I participated fully. I had a good time, and dagnabbit, my picture looked pretty darn good. Because I busted through my fear to unleash my unlimited possibility. Who knows? After this gig, I may become a famous artist. You never know. It's possible. Go for it. I mean, I think sometimes if you just draw something that nobody really understands and then you put a huge price tag on it, they're clamoring to get it. Right? I mean, what could go wrong? Now, many of us acquired fears from our parents, from our teachers, from our church, from our culture, and certainly from TV. And some of us are really overachievers and very clever. We graduated from MSU making stuff up. And we majored in playing not to lose so that we made sure that we avoid losing at all costs because we were fearful of what would happen if we lost in some way, shape, or form. Playing not to lose often shows up as the 4 fatal fears, and they're called that because we react as though we would die if any of these fears actually was real. And the fact is, they're really not. So let's look at that slide, please, Brian. So the 4 fatal fears come out of the 4 needs. So the 4 needs are the fear of failure out of the need to be successful and perfect, to always win. I have to admit to you, I grew up Catholic, so sometimes confession happens with me. I have to admit to you that I'm still working on layers of that one for myself. Perfection. If I'm perfect, they won't send me away. The fear of being wrong comes out of the need of our ego to be right and be the smartest one in the room. You're probably not. So get over it. The fear of rejection comes out of the need to be accepted and approved by others. I have to confess, I'm still working on layers of that one too. I do worry about being rejected. I was rejected at birth. And that sticks with me. But you know what? I am way more healed than I used to be, and I keep working on it, and one of these days it's going to be a non-issue. But I'm still working on it. I have the faith that I'm okay just the way I am. My dad told me so. He used to always tell me how okay I was. That's all I ever wanted to be, was just okay, The fear of emotional discomfort comes out of the need to be comfortable and to feel safe. To feel safe on every level. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, to feel safe. Now, we must avoid the limitations of the 4 fatal fears because they actually lead us to psychological death. You can take that slide away for now. I think they got it. 4 fatal fears. If we're not willing to live to our fullest potential and possibility, then we cannot possibly be our most creative best, because that doesn't happen when we're operating out of fear. Fear puts the kibosh on all that good, and it stifles it. And so when we play not to lose, to survive, rather than playing full out to thrive, we are not being who we authentically are. It's not the truth of us. For example, we may not be willing to say I love you for fear the other person won't say it back. Anybody ever done that? You held it back because you were afraid they wouldn't say it back or they'd freak out in some way? Well, Tim just prayed for us to have great relationships, so don't worry about it anymore. Or we may not go for our dream for fear that we might fail, and so we play it safe. Thank God that Edison didn't do that, because he failed more times than he succeeded, and we wouldn't have light in this room right now if he'd said, didn't work, and gave up. If we're not awake to the presence of Spirit within us, and remember, God is all there is. If we're not awake to that presence of Spirit within us and all around us, then fear, playing not to lose, becomes our self-limiting life strategy, and it's not a good one. We play small rather than live authentically full out. And the world is waiting for you to live authentically full out, because you not only make your own life better, you make the life of the planet better when you do so. When you hold back, you're being stingy with God's gifts. So stop it. Okay? Okay? All right then. As quoted by Nelson Mandela, Marianne Williamson wrote, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God, and your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, just as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Free yourself so that others can do the same. More powerful and liberating than playing not to lose is playing full out. Choose to play full out as your authentic self and to live the life you love to live. That's the life you're called to live. That's who you're called to be. And when we live that out, we all benefit. It requires risking failure. It requires risking losing, risking rejection, risking embarrassment, risking discomfort. And you know what? I don't know anybody who's died from any of those things. It may sting sometimes, but it won't kill you. If anything, it'll make you stronger. So ask yourself right now, what am I more curious about than afraid of? What am I more curious about than afraid of? Think about that. And now be willing to be curious and not afraid. And ask yourself, what do I love more than I fear? Is there something you love more than some goofy thing you fear? Focus on that. Open yourself to the higher consciousness of your authentic spiritual essence. It will not steer you wrong. It will navigate you through all of these fears, imagined and real. Listen to the voice of spirit within, that still small voice. And listen with faith to the truth that sets you free. Illuminate the path of the life you love to live with the inner light of your own authentic beingness. Spirit. Let the light of spirit guide you beyond your fears into infinite possibility. Step out of your limited comfort zone and let your presence and your passion and your purpose and your power and your promise emerge. Step off the edge and fly into potential impossibility. Declare your freedom from fear, false evidence appearing real, and embrace the excitement of becoming who you truly are, the you that was created by Spirit. Become that, and see that FEAR transmutes to finding everything's all right. Can you see that slide again? False evidence appearing real. You can transmute it into finding everything's all right. It's a shift in focus. Get your eyes examined and refocus on finding everything's all right and participate in that. We awaken to love within spirit, within ourselves, within each other, within life itself. And we make a difference for ourselves, for the world, for all of life. We create a life we love to live, and ultimately we help create a world that works for all creation. That's a powerful calling, and we wouldn't be called if we weren't up to it. One of my mentors said before I became a minister that Spirit does not call the qualified, but qualifies the called. And I believe that Spirit calls all of us to what our divine purpose is, our reason for being here, the reason we were created. And if you don't feel up to it, it's okay. Spirit will help you to be qualified, to be the expert at being you. Full out, full out. I've shared this with you before, but it seemed appropriate again today, so I'm going to share this. It's the theme from the musical Time that was written by, this will date some of you, Dave Clark of the Dave Clark Five. Stand before me on the sign of infinity, all you of the earth. With the granting of the law of provenation comes the application of change. I will give you the key. And with this knowledge, please realize, comes the responsibility of sharing it. I will show you the way. It's very simple. Throughout the universe, there is order in the movement of the planets, in nature, and in the functioning of the human mind. A mind that is in its natural state of order is in harmony with the universe, and such a mind is timeless. Your life is an expression of your mind. You are a creator of your own universe. For as a human being, you are free to will whatever state of being you desire through the use of your thoughts and words. There is great power there. It can be a blessing or a curse. It's entirely up to you, for the quality of your life is brought about by the quality of your thinking. Think about that. Thoughts produce actions. See the pettiness and the envy and the greed and the fear and all the other attitudes that cause you pain and discomfort. Realize that the one thing you have absolute control over is your attitude. See the effect that it has on those around you, for each life is linked to all life, and your words carry with them chain reactions like a stone that has been thrown into a pond. If your thinking is in order, your words will flow directly from the heart, creating ripples of love. If you truly want to change your world, my friends, you must change your thinking. Reason is your greatest tool. It creates an atmosphere of understanding, which leads to caring, which is love. Choose your words with care. Go forth with love. You know, the ancients believed that our mind, that our brain was actually located in the heart. I think that would be a good place to put it back. If we thought with our heart. The longest 18 inches in the universe, from the head to the heart, connect them up, have them work together instead of against one another. Let go of fear, false evidence appearing real, and embrace finding everything's all right. Blessings on your journey of declaring freedom from fear, and embrace the faith that sets you free. Find everything's all right. You're a magnificent and unique expression of the love that is spirit. You are free to be and to create the life you love to live. And together we say, and so it is.
It's time to lay. Yeah, I messed that up so badly. Try it again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's time to lay down your sword and shield, put down your stone, bring down your fighter planes, retire your drones. It's time to show the world It's time to decrease your anger, release your fear, uncurl your fist, beloved. Our time is here. We're gonna show the world how much we have grown. We are one, we are one, we are one. We are all,
We are one people.
we
We are one blood.
we are all.
We are God's children.
There is only one love. There is only one love. There is one
There's one great wisdom
shining on
us
us.
from above.
Let the sun
convince us.
only one love. There is only one love. There is one.
There is one great
There
spirit.
is truth.
There is enough.
There is all.
We are God's
There
children.
is only one love. There is only one love. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Only one love.
Only one love.
Only one love.
You know, it's always a musician's great fear that they mess up during the actual performance. And it's a paper tiger because you know what? They messed up and you know what? They didn't die. We didn't die. Everything was cool. Right? See you at lunch. Yeah. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You know what? Before I do the next thing that I'm supposed to do, I want to do something else. So there. There are folks here who have busted through the fear of thinking that they're not smart enough or whatever that may stop some folks from actually taking a class. And so these people busted through that fear and they said, you know what? I'm worth investing in myself for my spiritual growth. And so these people not only took the classes or signed up, they actually took the class, completed the class, and passed the class. So I want to hand out these certificates. Not here, not here. And then they left. You know, they were afraid to come back because they were afraid I'd make them take another class. Okay, all these people are, D. For the essential Ernest Holmes. There you go, my friend. I had no idea that was your real name. See, we find these things out when we do official stuff. Chris, for the essential Ernest Holmes class. There you go, my friend. Congratulations. Let's see who else we got. The rest of them are missing in action. You know, because they know it's sign up for class time. And they're like, oh, she's going to make us take another class. But you know what? They've become very enlightened ever since. So, hey. All right, now I'll do what I'm supposed to do. What is that? Oh, yeah. So this is the opportunity we have to remember that God is all there is, that God is very generous, and that we live in an abundant universe, abundance of every single nature. So I'm going to ask our prosperity acceptors to come forward, please. Head this way. And I'll ask the rest of you to take out your gifts. If you have gifts that you're placing in the basket, some of you know, I know send them in earlier. There are all kinds of things that happen. And if you're not putting something physically in the basket, that's fine. Hold your hand over the basket and, you know, run it by the basket so that you're in that circulation of abundance, that divine energy, along with everyone else. Those of you who are putting something in or you're not, please hold your gift to your heart and infuse it with all the qualities of spirit that resonate most with your soul. It could be love or harmony or peace, faith, presence, power, love, all those good qualities that most resonate with your soul. And that way, the gift will soak up those qualities of spirit and expand them to go on to bless others. And so, wow, look at that. Is this abundance or what? Right. I think it is. We'll give you some, and we'll give you some, and you get the big ones. There you go. And we have an affirmation. Please recite this affirmation with me. The money I have and the money I receive, the money I give, is a demonstration of my divine presence and love in action.
So blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I am so blessed.
That we are abundantly blessed, that all of our needs are met, that we have more than enough to enjoy, to spare, and to share. And for this bounty and abundance, I am truly grateful. And together we say, and so it is. There you go. Okay. So is anyone here visiting with us for the first time? Anyone brave enough to say that they're here visiting? There we go. Someone right back there. Great. Welcome. Welcome. And we've got somebody over here. If you raise your hand, the folks are going to bring you a little blue card. If you fill that out, we will simply inform you of all the things that we have going on here, because this is only one. Sunday morning's only one thing. We have lots of other stuff. We've got some fabulous concerts coming up and all kinds of really cool stuff. Here's another one over here in the middle, Mitch or somebody right here. And if you fill that out, give it to the person who greeted you out there in the lobby. They have an additional little gift for you. So we're very pleased that you're here with us, and we look forward to seeing you back again. Those of you who are online new with us, we hope to see you here in person at some point as well. So thank you again for being here. Appreciate it. We have a tradition here that we always honor the energy of our young ones, of our kids, our children. We actually have some kids in the room. Come on up here. All righty. And we know, too, right? There's a kid in every single one of them, too, right? Yeah. They're not as smart as you guys, but whatever. There's a kid inside of every one of you, and there are kids all over this planet, and we're going to bless all of them. You ready? But we have a letter to God first. This is from Raphael. If you give me a genie lamp like Aladdin, I will give you anything you want except my money or my chess set. So, Raphael is still evolving. Okay, so we ready? Let's bless the kid energy in the planet. We love you. We bless you. And we know you are divine. Yes, indeed. Woohoo! We love that. Oh, look at those guys. Now that's the way to be right there. Just love everybody, even people that are different than you. Okay? If those guys can do it, come on. Seriously. All right. Practitioners, prayer practitioners, front and center, please. Our prayer practitioners are folks who have studied our teaching and our principles for a number of years to become particularly proficient at what we call spiritual mind treatment, was a jargony, funny, fancy way of saying affirmative prayer. We affirm the truth that we already know. There's more room down here if you want to scooch a little, guys. They like to be very close to each other. I will say one thing. I'm going to say two things about these folks. They're here to be in service to you. And at the close of the celebration, they're available to you to come up and receive prayer for knowing a greater abundance of faith and releasing of fear or anything else that you're wanting to experience in your life. You can also make private appointments with them. Now, one thing I want to caution you is that if a practitioner is wearing their stole, it means they're available, that they are here to serve you. If they're not, you know they're a practitioner and they're not wearing their stole, they're here to be fed just like you are, to renew and refresh so that they can be of service to you. Also, April is a little bit of a special case. She's a practitioner, but she's also our church administrator. But you know what? She doesn't work on Sundays. She's here to be fed and to feed you. If it's not an emergency administratively, please wait till Monday, okay? And let's honor that, because not only does she not work on the administrivia stuff on Sunday, we don't pay her to do it either, so it's really not fair. So wait till Monday. We appreciate that. We appreciate your respecting that. So let's thank these folks for what they do. And let's say our July affirmation. I am free to be. You are free to be. We are free to be. Yes, absolutely. And then we're going to move on out of here with music, our closing song. Oh, and this is, I hope you all appreciate and love this, right? And you're going to appreciate and love this. And then join us in the social hall because we have some yummies in there, I think. I hope we do. I hope I'm not lying. We're good. Let's do it.